In this video, I'll walk you through the O2C-05 Vendor Management Inventory workflow. This flow is used to support a business model where products are stored at the customer's location, but remain the property of the supplier until they are actually consumed or withdrawn by the customer. Before we begin, let's review a few points on the diagram. First, you'll notice something called supplementary apps. These are additional or optional SAP apps that can be used alongside this process. Each supplementary app is briefly described on the diagram, so if you ever need to perform these extra actions, you can refer them here. Next, in the process diagram, yellow boxes represents SAP apps, while white boxes represent tasks performed outside the SAP system. Now let's start the as-needed section of the flow. The process begins when the customer requests consignment stock, or it can also start from O2C-04, P2P4. Consignment stock refers to inventory that remains the property of the vendor or supplier until the customer consumes or sells it. Based on this request, the sales administrator creates a sales order using the order type CCFU, which stands for consignment fill-up. Once the sales order is created, the administrator uses the Track Sales Order app to verify that there is no credit or ATP issues. If there are errors, please proceed to the right and follow the flow according to the type of error, which could include an ATP error, stock transfer from another warehouse, inventory replenishment, running MRP, or direct purchasing to increase stock in the warehouse. If credit limit is exceeded, meaning the customer's spending has gone beyond the approved amount, the order will be blocked. For example, if a customer's credit limit is set to $50,000, they cannot place an order exceeding that amount. In this case, the Managed Documented Credit Decision app is used by the credit management representative to review and release the credit block if appropriate. If there are no errors, follow the Schedule BOP Run app, which will prioritize stock allocation based on the business priorities. Next, the delivery can be scheduled manually using the Create Outbound Deliveries depending on the number of orders being processed. If you want to schedule the delivery automatically, use the Schedule Delivery Creation app. After confirming the shipment date and allocating stock, the warehouse team picks and packs the goods in preparation for shipment to the customer. This is the end of the as-needed section of the flow. Let's start the upon shipment completion section of the flow. Once the stock is ready and leaves the warehouse, the sales administrator uses Manage Outbound Deliveries app to record that the stock has been picked and processed. At this point, the goods are delivered to the customer as a consignment stock, and the ownership of the stock remains with the supplier. This is the end of the upon shipment completion section of the flow. Next is the end of month section of the flow. At the end of the month, the customer provides a consumption report indicating how much consignment stock has been used. Based on this report, the sales administrator creates a CCIS consignment issue sales order to record the consumption using the Manage Sales Order app. The administrator then creates a delivery either manual or through the Scheduled Delivery Creation app to reflect the stock that has been issued or consumed by the customer. Using the Manage Outbound Deliveries app, the administrator posts the goods issue, which reduces consignment stock and moves it to the customer-owned stock. Even if no physical stock is moving in the warehouse, the use of the Delivery and Outbound Delivery app allows the warehouse and logistics team to maintain full visibility of what has been issued. In summary, the consignment flow allows products to be stored at the customer site while keeping ownership with the supplier until consumption occurs. The CCFU sales order handles the delivery of stock to the customer, and the CCIS sales order records consumption and triggers billing. The use of Outbound Delivery app ensures accurate tracking, inventory updates, and logistics visibility throughout the process. This is the end of the O2C-05 Vendor Managed Inventory, VMI.